Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 former preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. We have continued our push into Corellian territory despite not really wanting to do that, and we just started construction on a new legitimacy group at the end of the last episode, so we're getting the Lambda Sector group. And I think we should be able to move in to Talisia. Yeah, because they're taking out a Katana Dreadnought. That's not good. We don't want them to do that. I think our ground units that we have on this area will be enough to get us through. We have to go back and take out that fleet in the near future, but our goal is going to be to get through most of these planets in this area up through probably Tina. Because they keep using this area to attack us from, and I don't want them to do that. I'm actually very against them doing that. So let's see, what do we have to still build here? Let's get Isolator on that. We are actually building an impeller. A Kuat? Yes, a Kuat. And where else do we have another shipyard to build the things I want to build? Biss. What are you doing, Biss? You're going to get us... Let's see. This is Sheevel Knievel. Then the rest of you are standard. Okay, so we can actually get back to our Lancer construction, because that is still the thing that I'm mostly scared about, is making sure we have enough of the other units. You know what? Let's get some Act 2. No. We don't. I need to just get the anti-fighter and maybe some extra fighters with the TIE Hunter there. Okay, no distractions. But do remember to leave a like and subscribe, or any other interaction if you too are making chili and have chili simmering upstairs while watching this video. Because I can smell the chili I'm making right now, and it's good. It's good.
Acknowledged.
Okay. What were the stats again for the New Republic? CSA's 6 and 8. We are 109 and 42. New Republic is 34 and 21. So Hapens are just slightly below that. So yeah, we do want to make sure that Talisia is taken out of the equation. So I'll get you guys out of there. Or not you guys, you're one guy. Well, it's a large crew. It's a Superstar Destroyer. So even though it's only one person in the icon, realistically, it's probably a lot of them. And Titus Clev is also hiding in that section. So I'll need to move him over too. But I did, yesterday afternoon, we put out the ship selection for the next campaign, the Republic campaign. The Hutts will be coming, hopefully not too long after that. But there's still a couple things to finish up with them before we can safely say that, or before I can safely say that I'm going to be playing them. So it just makes most sense to do the Republic starting first. Even though it'll probably only be a difference of a couple weeks max. Okay, you want... That one's a prop. That one's a prop. Or it's just...
Aerial artillery reporting.
Reporting.
Okay, we'll try to move slowly up here. But yeah, because we're at 10 already. We don't necessarily need that landing zone unless we want to drop more on them. Can you shoot that from there? Is your cannon long range enough? It is. Well, let's bring in more mats. These guys, you, Gion, and AAs?
Armor transport ready. Copy.
Probably should actually go and capture that so we can bring stuff in if such a needum arises.
Attacking. Support fire ready. Ready to receive orders.
Is there another turbo laser shooting from this direction? Yeah, they're actually hitting fairly far in. So let's get that. And then I want all of our flyboys to go over here.
Reporting in. Reporting.
Because we're going to get some extra support for that. And let's get these in.
Roger that.
Nope, that's your next target. You don't want to get shot by it.
Brigade standing by. Charge.
And okay, you all got that? Nice.
Armor ready.
So let's move up to this part of the base.
Order acknowledged.
Yeah, I was very afraid that I wasn't actually recording audio there, but I am recording audio, so you can actually hear me.
Waiting your orders. Commander.
It's very rare that it actually happens that I'm not actually recording when I think I'm recording, but there's been at least 2 episodes in history that have been lost because that wasn't happening.
Copy.
I think only one where I was recording for more than like 5 minutes, but I think I got through a whole episode once
Moving out.
and then realized after the fact that
I copy.
I hadn't actually pressed
Back up.
Planted.
either hadn't pressed record or like the audio channel was set up wrong, so the microphone wasn't being
Yes, sir.
recorded.
Attack position.
So
Yes, Commander.
in like 6 years, that's not a horrible rate for it, but I'm always afraid of it.
Firepower. Yes, Commander.
Ready.
Guys, can you show some more interest in destroying that, please? There you go.
Orders, sir.
Okay, now we can get into the back.
Affirmative.
Scanning target.
This is definitely one where the positioning of the
Fallout troops.
power generator
Watching for aircraft.
probably be reevaluated at some point.
You wish, General. You get the
Aerial
ground.
artillery
You cover the
reporting.
air.
Attack that target. Lancet proceeding.
For the shield.
Attacking target.
Okay, but let's
Standing by.
on that
Ready for orders.
and keep walking in for the rest of you. I don't know that there's anything else we'll need to kill in the middle.
Awaiting orders. Enemies in range.
At the ready.
That's gonna be down. Oh, there's a T4 coming in.
Support ready.
Ready to receive orders.
Don't be spooked by it. There's like 60 of you and one of them.
Right away.
There we go. Now they're down.
Moving out.
Oh wait, no, there's 2 of them. 2 of them. Now there's none of them. Sadly lost some Swift Assault 5s. But I think this army is established enough that that's not going to slow us down in the near future. And I think we still have another one off on another side. Okay, I don't actually want you 2 together. I really don't want most of these guys together, actually. So, okay, what's the biggest ship in your fleet? You just have the ISDs. I think I'm going to put Clev over there. So let's split them up.
Moving to
I'll move them out. You're going to get Dangor.
Destroyer reporting.
Lots of frigate reporting.
So Dangor,
IPV reporting.
go over here. And then, like, Thrawn and the Eclipse, we don't need that together. We're going to keep Thrawn and Pelion together with Darius, actually. And I'm going to take the Allegiance out of there.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Well, that's not really going to fit together either, is it?
Fleet approaching.
Hold on. We're talking here. I think I need to put you guys together right now and go for it.
On the double, my lead.
Because we need to get to Duro before anything else gets there. And I think Dangor can do it if we go down through this direction.
We've located the enemy.
Like, we could retreat if we need to. We have hypervelocity gun there, so
Choose your
we have a good shot at winning against whatever they're sending.
Absolutely.
But Ornillion, give some support with Unyielding Pestilence. Okay, this puts us at
Give the order.
196. So maybe the Allegiance I'll put in with this fleet.
Your command. Target.
So we don't need Thrawn's big super fleet with the Eclipse right now.
At your call.
Even though the bonus damage from Thrawn with the Eclipse is actually really good.
They will be.
Maybe I want Chronal and Pelion. I want to keep using the Thrawn Eclipse combo.
Just give the command. Anything you ask.
Like the thematics of Thrawn and the Eclipse together aren't necessarily what I'm going for,
You'll
but
see them new neutralized. I've got them.
the thematics of Thrawn and the Eclipse doing 1 trillion damage to structures, I think that's pretty good.
Our full attention.
Here, sir.
No, no, I won't.
Destroy the enemy.
I'll give you Thrawn's Fist or Fist of Thrawn, whichever one that is.
Whatever you wish.
Because it'll have something a bit chonkier. We don't necessarily want you in here, though, Beauty of the Sea.
Yes.
Because that's not a fleet that relies too much on fleet tending. Though it would mean that we can send you to protect Pulsar's Revenge.
Awaiting your instruction. They will not
So,
be a problem.
I like that more the more I think about it.
Do you have a task for us? It will be
Let's,
done. Engaging target. Attacking at once.
Okay, your energy's down. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Almost.
Commence attack.
Never mind. Now the energy's back.
Remove their presence. Target established. They will be no more. I'll see them.
We were supposed to be doing the Galactic Hug from the north, but like this keeps being the area that they attack from. So it's really hard for me to not focus down here first. Like, at least Fondor is fully protected. But the more we can move in over here and protect these planets, the better. We're almost going to have a full fleet on all of the planets. So that'll be good. But we need to get you fully through. I'm not going to combine the fleets. I'm just going to put them on the same planet. So get to Duro.
Downloading orders.
And you can go under there. Alright, so the allegiance I put with you. We're going to take that out. Well, we're going to first move those ground ones away. Alright, what have you sent? 420. Okay, that's a little inappropriate. They did send a bunch of interdictors. Well, 2 interdictors. We got 2 nebulas, a home 1 type, 2 MC90s. Okay, I mean, between the hypervelocity gun and javelin, we're good. They might try to retreat, but I think we actually have some interdictors in Panaka's fleet.
There they are. Blast them.
Okay, the interdictor situation is worse than I thought, and there's no javelin.
Choose your reinforcements.
Come on, could have put that in first. Well, c'est la vie.
Firing.
Star Destroyer standing by. Ready for orders.
Carrier standing by.
Let's pull you guys back.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Panaka, actually stay there. I'm gonna have to move you forward,
Garrett Commander here. Heavy
and
cruiser
you can come
standing
back.
by.
So if we lose, what, 68 pop?
Bombers at the ready.
Then we can bring in Dangor, but you actually lost the engines. That's really good. I actually couldn't have asked for a better HV gun shot on that. And if we don't take it out, if we just let it slowly make its way towards us,
You have the captain. Yes, Commander. Moving to coordinates. Ready to receive orders.
we'll be down, what, like 28 pop or something? Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
I wonder when the last time I did a New Republic playthrough that made it that long in, like that had significant usage of new class ships in it. Because it's got to be a while.
Lasers.
Like this Galactic Republic playthrough that we've got coming up is the first time in
Your orders.
like a year that I've actually done a playthrough with them. Or over a year, because I think it was like 2021. I did like 2 CIS ones, but not a Republic one for a while. Alright, they are leaving. I'll take that. Like, I'm okay with this.
Form up.
You'll have to distract
Get the engines. I think you can get the engines on that.
Direct fire on the engines.
damn, no. You gotta lead your shots. You'd all be such terrible Halo players. Right now, I'm a terrible Halo player as well. Oh yeah, that... You were gone with the engines, so you didn't get that either. Ha! Losers. Absolute buffoons. Okay, you're getting an allegiance. I don't know where we're going to put the impeller when that's done. Okay, these ground forces, we're moving out. We don't need them there. And then this guy is coming to here. You're going over to there because I messed that up. Actually, you could get the impeller, right?
We're on the move.
Then we can sit over
Heading to
Nubia.
destination.
Proceeding.
Okay, let's take Nubia.
We're moving out.
Construction.
Here's our ground production on that. So, no hypervelocity gun. Let's get a tax agency. Let's get some heavy vehicle factories. Duro, I'm going to pump up that way. Because there's always the chance that they come from Follis. And I don't want them to do that. Because what's the pop cap of the impeller? That's 81. And this fleet is 195. So if we have the 195 plus the Zikorian stuff, that actually works out really well. That'll be a neat little fleet. There are a couple ships that have been requested for this playthrough in the last couple days, so I will hopefully have those in for the next episode. The later in we get the kind of the lower likelihood the ships get used a lot, but I feel like that's generally understood. So I don't know that anyone's like super surprised by that information. I really want to change the legitimacy group menu to show which ones are actually still available. To like remove the ones or just add a tag for the ones that have been taken. So like a lot of these menus, they're like manually set up with all the text. But some of the work that I've been doing recently has been to automate more of those things. Like cleaning up some of the older code with that and then automating some of those. And I feel like that's one that could provide even more information by being automated. It would mean that we'd have to display them a little differently, but I think it would be possible to do that in a helpful way that isn't too complicated either. Oh, we got the reverse one here.
Heading out. Order acknowledged. Heading out.
Okay.
The enemy is approaching.
Oh, hello.
Yes, sir.
Tank brigade ready.
Well, let's get
On my
you
way,
guys.
sir. Affirmative. Moving to position.
Roger.
New coordinates.
Yeah, we should be able to blast through the Gungans, the Nubian Gungans. Don't worry about it.
Comlink active. Heading
Without too much trouble.
out. Roger that. Destination ahead. Let's move out.
I've had some thoughts on how to make some of the indigenous forces that are a result of like shared maps that shouldn't be there not show up, because like we already have some scripts for some of these structures, and it just kind of would be another layer of scripts to not have them be there when the planet is not meant for it, rather than having to have like a variant of the map that doesn't have them placed.
This way. Over there. Engines activated.
Because then you could also do it as having the map have the marker built in, where there's just a marker for indigenous forces, militia, whatever we end up using them for. And if it's the appropriate planet, like the planet gives the information on what should spawn on those positions, rather than necessarily being the map saying
I copy.
this is where a Gungan house spawns.
AT ready.
So make it kind of like a marker for any other purpose.
I copy.
Can you actually get up there?
Reporting.
You guys can handle this on your own.
Armored transport ready.
You can finish that off on your own.
Reporting in. Roger that.
And I'll drop some soldiers, because you're not going to get much done while you're waiting on that.
Enemy present.
Order acknowledged.
Form up. Awaiting your order.
Making those decisions on how to handle markers and scripting, though, it's not a thing that really makes sense until we have a finalized plan on how things like the militia updates are going to work. So that's part of why that kind of thing isn't just done offhand. Like in many cases, the difficulty in progressing isn't necessarily the actual work it takes to do something. There's like a much bigger burden is understanding what you're going to do, like knowing what the final plans are going to be.
Transit proceeding. Command
Otherwise, you're doing like the same work 16 times, or you just have no idea what you're actually going to be doing, and that's actually not productive.
Transit standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Like over the last 5-6 years,
Ready for
the
order.
team has gotten much bigger and a lot more active than it had been at any point in the past. So like a large chunk of what I do is
At the ready.
management compared to earlier on.
To receive orders. Moving out.
I'm trying to figure out like making sure that
I have the target in
stuff is cohesively on the same page.
Waiting your orders.
Affirmative. Heading out.
Comlink.
Which means there's also a lot of like trying to catch up where organizational methods or conventions that used to work aren't as effective anymore.
Let's move out.
And
Ready. On my
so
way.
the attempts to like modernize those both as issues come up or as new topics come up and trying to preempt some of them is a
Keep going.
constant juggling
Reporting.
situation.
Brigade standing by.
Okay, let's see if we can get some infantry over here
We'll back you up.
and we can capture that. So you guys are just going to go for this,
Squad, move out.
and you are going to run over there. Okay, we got the turbo lasers down,
Attack the
so
target.
you guys should be able to handle that on your own. And I kind of wonder if going up here makes sense too.
Armor ready.
Yeah, get over there, because this RAF is...
This way.
88.
Are you stuck there? Can you get over here, please?
Just give me a target. Moving out.
Go around the back.
Reporting.
Tank brigade ready.
Yes, sir. Attacking
Right,
target.
now you come in this way, and got AATs. AATs are actually among my favorite of the ground units. They've really grown on me over time,
Armored transport ready.
even though I need to redo parts of their art.
Yes, Commander.
I never disliked them, but I only like them more every time I use them, which is
Awaiting orders. Ready.
nice. They're versatile,
Ready. Engines activated.
especially if you want to kill Jedi. They're actually really good for that.
Cut through them.
Yes, sir.
Right there, get some vehicles. You can get some infantry with them, get some Jedi with them.
Aerial artillery reporting. Ready for orders.
All right, man. Take cover.
Not sure where I want to
Awaiting
use the bombing run. I may as well just throw it there.
Squadron moving out. Targeting.
Okay, well, we lost at least one company of MATs. Or, I think exactly one company of MAATs. And I was right. Alright, Nubia is ours. So... we do have to keep building these guys up. Yeah, Duro is going to be taken care of there. I don't really want to remove this fleet from this planet, but we could go in against them. So you're at 289. I should throw some fighters in on you. Where did they move out to? They've got to be attacking us somewhere. Okay, they're going into Kuat. I don't appreciate that. It means I have to cancel the impeller, though, too. That makes me sad. I don't have a secondary defense, because I didn't think we'd need to build one with what was going on. So... They have, what, 338 pop? We have the full garrison plus that thing. You're an Emancipator? No, Moonshadow. Are you going to be our best target for HV guns? Because he's not going to get any kind of bonus from himself. There's no other commanders. And once he's gone, I think that's exactly 300 pop cap. Alright, let's get you guys under the station.
Roger that.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Because we have, what, 60...
Cruiser reporting.
75 pop cap. 95 pop cap.
Ship reporting.
110 pop.
Cruiser standing by.
124 pop. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, can you just book it?
Tires reporting in. Heading to destination. Copy.
Let's get our bombers back here. That's going to be tough.
Copy. We're moving out. Station ready. Reporting. Batteries online. Navigating to coordinates.
Let's turn you...
Captain here.
Stations have a slightly bigger firing range, but
Star Destroyer standing by.
I don't know if it's going to be
Star Destroyer
covering you
reporting
when
in.
you're getting in.
Full
All right,
speed.
let's loop in this way,
Yes, Commander.
and
We shall be there shortly.
I'm under attack.
you guys can turn around now.
Flank speed.
I'm hit. Orbital command targeted.
Awaiting orders.
Heavy cruiser
Awaiting
standing
your
by.
orders. Awaiting your command.
Got a hull breach. All hands, abandon ship.
Okay, Moonshadow is actually getting up pretty fast,
Primary engine
so
system
I think we
firing.
will
Right away. Moving
focus
out.
on it.
Heading out.
Here.
Fallout.
Yes, sir. At your command.
At your command. Your command, sir.
Yikes. Okay.
Ready for battle. Launching attack.
For the Empire.
Reporting in. Commander, we've got them on scopes.
I think killing the agaves first
What are your orders?
is gonna be the right
Attack
decision.
position. Reporting in. Let's move out.
Carrot commander here. Captain here.
Our launch bay has been destroyed. Fire
You two are in position to take on this Majestic,
Roger that.
and the station is starting to get some shots in.
More enemy craft.
We'll still have one or two,
Enemies in range.
Copy.
Attack run.
Form up.
one or two hypervelocity gunshots before we're able to fully kill Ventai.
Form up.
But we don't want to attack him with what we got now. Okay, you need to get in closer.
Waiting orders.
You can do full salvo. I'm going to tell everyone to stop where they are, except for you getting in a little closer there.
Priority is the laser cannon.
So if you're shooting
Primary target.
Vantai, you're wasting your time. You got to shoot someone else,
Falling out of
especially these
Draw
Majestics.
their fire. Coming around. Target
We've lost
locked.
our turbo
Okay, we
laser.
haven't really seen any of the reinforcements come in yet.
After them.
But you need to stay there.
Standing by.
ISD-1 is good.
Time for another run.
The ion cannons are our primary target.
Eliminating target. Getting
Our
a lock.
launch bay is gone.
Okay, how much are you really putting in? You're doing some damage. I'm not going to move you in too much more. I still want you to be protected. Let's get that Dauntless. Get that Dauntless. These bombers are kind of falling apart.
Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns fire.
17.
Excellent shot. I got orbital command available. I'm on.
Okay, I think I'm going to get the station to
Taking fire.
kill them.
Losing power.
It's going to be another Majestic down, so that's 17, 31. We've probably killed 70 of their pop.
Formation. I got one.
There's some fighters coming in around there. I'm not sure what the play with that is.
Can't switch position.
Falling out of formation. Draw their
Locking on
fire.
target.
Attack
Well,
formation.
at this point, I kind of wonder if it is best to
Attack that target.
just focus on Van Tai and use the hypervelocity guns elsewhere.
Locking on.
You guys do power weapons on the fighters that are coming around here. I think those bombers are gonna get hit by a lot of the stuff on that side, which can't really shoot anything else. So get there.
Commander.
And are you gonna be able to kill Moonshadow? Once Moonshadow is down, if their command bonus is gone, so the other ships will die a bit more easily. There's a very high chance we are about to lose our poor little Kuat. Though, our units aren't in good shape, but they've done a good job
Our engines are gone, sir.
eliminating a lot of the other units that
Iron cannons.
they had. Like, there's a lot of weak stuff that's going to be coming through here.
Roger that. Form up. Attacking.
You can just ruin that defender.
Destroyer here.
You're going to at least get this Dauntless down. And
Nowhere to go.
Draw their fire.
a lot of those defenders aren't going to be in
Attack formation.
good shape after this.
Copy.
Like, they're not going to have much else that can be brought in.
Go after the
I think we're kind of at the limit for that.
location coming around.
I copy.
Watch for enemy ships.
Get those engines so it doesn't get far enough away. Because that other Majestic was able to save itself. Those flood throwers are gone. Then after you, I'm going to ignore these other defenders. We're going to use the HV gun on that.
On the launch
Losing control. I can't switch position. Gun them down.
Because those two will be down. And then the rest of them are not weak enough to be worth targeting. That one's good.
Commander, they're hitting us.
That one's good. Now we get that. Okay. So let's target this Majestic.
Where to run?
Station ready.
Falling out of formation.
Our lasers
Draw
are
their
destroyed.
fire.
We probably get through one more HV gun shot and then we auto-resolve.
Go after
If that. I don't know that we're gonna make it that far.
At your command. More enemy craft.
Yeah, like I think we'll be able to drop this. But at this point, like these raids, as annoying as it is to lose the structures on Kuat, they're not able to invade. There's no connections they have elsewhere. This takes out these structures, but that's all they can do.
Where are the others?
Taking fire.
Engaging the enemy.
And ooh, you're actually, that approach vector meant that
Shields almost.
there was not really much else that could shoot at, but the
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Dauntless.
Coming back around for another run.
So hope springs eternal.
Getting a lock. Draw their fire.
Yeah, because that Dauntless is going down.
Attack formation.
Ready.
And I have the money that
Go after the stragglers. Regroup for
I have enough money that I can just keep repairing as long as we have,
taking fire.
as long as we're not beaten by the DPS.
Commander, they're hitting us.
I'm not even sure what you're trying to shoot there.
Enemies in range. Engines are malfunctioning. Where'd he go?
It looked like, yeah, it looks like the hangar,
Intercepted.
but it doesn't seem to be working all that well for him. Okay, and they're starting to move to a position where the weapons on the other side are going to be useful. Okay, we got a hypervelocity gun. Let's HV gun them there. I got distracted by the fact that I could still do anything, so I didn't even realize that was back up.
Station ready.
Blasted scum. Cover me now. Watch for enemy ships. Go after them.
Well, that hit the wrong thing, but... Okay, once this Majestic's down, then we delete. So our station is going to downgrade at least a level, Even if we did manage to win off auto-resolve. But that's still a goal in 3. And I think we're actually pretty good on infrastructure, so I'm not super worried about it.
Being targeted.
Locking on target.
Alright. Yeah. I'll take it. We'll keep the shipyard and just never build a station. I'm not that upset about that. We just never build the station, we'll keep the shipyard. That's all it takes. Unless it doesn't place the dummy there, I think it'll work. Right? No. Okay, it won't. Never mind. Checks for the station. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We had some good progress in the direction of the other Corellian sector planets and beyond. So we at least got Nubia and Talisia. So next episode, we'll continue our push into this area, hopefully take Delphagio, Denon, Halanet, and Jindine, or at least 2 or 3 of them. And then, hopefully, we'll be able to move our attention back to the planets that I'd wanted to be fighting before going in there. So we're getting to the end of the playthrough, though there's still a fair amount of New Republic resistance to smash. They're at 17. The Hapens are actually the biggest resistance now on their individual isolated stacks. So we'll have to deal with them as well. Thank you so much for watching, though. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.